back? Are we alive now?
I think we're live.
Am I alive?
No.
I think so. I feel a heartbeat. Don't know which heart it is. All right. Okay, so we are back to the crazy and madness of the questionnaire for our 1-year anniversary for TSTO Addicts. And where we last left off was just starting out with reader Wilkie1999. Friend of ours that we've kind of bounced around on the other sites with as well. So let's just dive right on in, shall we? Hey Addicts, I have a big long list of questions for you. First up, what is your favorite Simpsons episode? Hey Wookie, what's your favorite Simpsons episode?
Marge versus the monorail. Bam.
Liz, what's your favorite one?
Homer at bat.
What's my favorite episode? I haven't a flipping clue because I like too many of them. So that one's kind of very difficult for me. All right, next one. What is your favorite ever romance or relationship from The Simpsons? I will go first on this. I say it made me giggle the whole thing between Shauna and Bart, but I probably have to say the whole Lurleen relationship was probably my favorite. How about you, Liz?
I'm gonna say Ned and Mrs. King.
How about
Ned,
you?
no.
Ned, no. I couldn't think of the term.
Yeah, Ned, no. Honestly, Bart and Mary Spuckler, they just make sense to me that they're going to end up together. Like, it's going to happen. And then, of course, CBG finding Kimiko. Geeks need love, too.
Yes, they do. That was awesome. Okay, next one. If The Simpsons could create an episode on any program or movie that has previously existed, which would you like the most? Not quite sure what he's asking there. If they could create an episode on any program. Oh, so you're wondering, is he referring to like maybe if The Simpsons did a spin-off of Star Wars, or if Simpsons did like a parody of another movie?
Yeah.
If The Simpsons did Monty Python's Holy Grail, I'd be impressed with that.
I vote for Toy Story.
How about you, Wook?
The easy answer, of course, is Star Wars. If the other guys can do it, why not The Simpsons? But really, I put down a Walking Dead Simpsons episode.
That'd be cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Which item would you like added into TSTO? I think we already answered that one in part one.
Giant toilet. Giant toilet.
Giant toilet.
Monorail.
Giant toilet. Stop saying monorail. It's like overplayed. It's coming. Relax. It's coming.
I actually wrote down the giant toilet. We've been waiting too long.
Yes, the giant toilet I want. Monorail, I'm pretty sure is coming. Homer said it was coming. I'm pretty sure it's coming.
And we've seen the toilet in the files. Like, it's like an on switch.
It's a mean little tease every time I go in there. Mean.
Give me the toilet. Yay. I want the big giant toilet. It's the only aspirational item I will actually buy. I want the giant toilet.
All right, this one goes out to Alyssa. If you could create TSTO Addicts again, if given the chance, would you do that?
In a heartbeat. I would do things differently. I think everybody knows what those things are. But I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. I would relive last August all over again in a heartbeat. September might be a different story. October might be a different story. November. Part of December. But no, I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. I would set things up a little bit differently, but yeah.
All right, what is your long-term plan for the site? I'll have you kind of focus on that list.
Keep being awesome.
I agree.
How's that for an answer? As long as there's a game to write about, we'll be writing about it. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. As long as there's a game to write about and the two of you are around to help me write about it, I will write about it. Even if, well, no, people need to read too, I guess.
As long as there's still help needed, and as long as people still find amusement and fun in the site, I want to keep it going for as long as we possibly can. Even if the game dwindles and we continue going on with just crazy madness of just ramblings of Simpsons, whatever.
It's not hard to do. We've been doing it for the last 2 weeks. I think we can manage, you know.
All right, next question. Which do you prefer, Family Guy or Simpsons? Hmm.
This is a Simpsons site. I think I know what everybody's going to answer, whether or not it's true.
Well, you could say my favorite is The Simpsons, but it's a toss-up. It depends on my mood on which one I'm gonna go to. But I think Simpsons because I've been watching it the longest. How about you, Fuzzy?
Uh, hmm. What site do I write for? And what site, other than a guest post, do I not write for? Simpsons. It's
Um,
Simpsons. 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 Yeah. And Homer's gonna win that fight in September. I see it.
How about you, Liz?
I don't know. I guess it depends on my mood. I honestly prefer Toy Story.
That wasn't an option.
If they make a Toy Story game, I'd be happy.
All right, next question. If you weren't part of the site, what would you be doing? Oh gosh.
My job. Better than I've been doing it for the last year.
Uh, One of the 30 other jobs that I do anyway. Another job?
Writing stories for people on the street, seeing if they'll read them.
Randomly going up to strangers and asking them if they'd like to sample bunny water. Yo, welcome.
But the same thing I do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
There you go. I was waiting for that one. All right, we'll jump to the next one. What is your favorite sport? Oh gosh, I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. We don't do sports. I,
Yes, you do. You do the math Olympics.
Quidditch.
The spelling bee.
I tried sports and I don't think I ever spent enough time to be good at it. I mean, I guess because of my long legs, I was decent at the cross country and track. But other than that, I like to watch them more than I do participate in them. How about you, Wiki?
American football and baseball.
American baseball or just baseball?
It, I just put baseball, but I mean, I like when South Americans play it, but I don't watch it.
How about you, Liz? I wonder what's
Baseball.
your favorite?
Baseball. I like hockey too. I like watching the blood bounce on the ice. That's fun. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The fights, hockey, you have to watch for the fights.
Mhm.
Okay, next. Do you have a favorite football or soccer team? If so, who is it? Depends on which one has the hottest guys, of course. Wiki, how about you?
I kind of laughed at this because I don't think they wanted me to mention American football because it's kind of football slash soccer. But San Diego Chargers, yeah, the Eagles suck. Take that, Alyssa.
I don't like
Rah!
the Eagles.
From New Jersey.
The Giants, dude. The Giants. My husband likes the Eagles. He's a Philly boy,
Oh,
but
Oh, there you go. So make sure you tell Buck I said the Eagles suck.
I
And
tell
then,
him that every day. It's okay.
yeah, my dad's a New Jersey Giants fan too. It's pretty. They play in your state, but they're from another. But
Yeah.
for UK football, Wilkie, it's okay. I have a team. It's Manchester United, and I picked them when I was 10 because I like their colors, and that probably makes you crazy inside, but it's okay.
I thought you were going to say you picked them because that's the only team you knew.
All right, next question. If you could meet one Simpsons character, who would it be? How about you, Les? What do you think?
Why do I got to go first? I was thinking. I don't know, pass. Go to Wookiee first. I got to think.
Here's my dilemma. This should not be a profound question where I have to think about it over and over and who would have the best conversational skills or who would show me the most amazing things. Well, because I'm a big geek, I'm like, oh, like comic book guy can be cool, but he's just a fatter version of all my friends. And like Homer reminds me of like my dad, so I kind of know that. So Frank. I want to hang out with Frank because he's got all the machines and the Glavin and the doodads.
You want to hang out with Frank because it's like Drew Dowd.
Yeah,
Like
Drew
Double
Dab.
D. It's like Double D.
Well, sort of, but like Frankier.
See, for me, I think I would probably have to say hang out with Shauna. We could be like obnoxious bad girls together and end up in jail, end up with a couple extra tattoos, end up in
And
another
I'll
country.
end up with phone calls. Can you
And
come bail me out
Cytomegabots.
of jail?
This is Super
Cytomegabots like
Nintendo
color.
Chalmers.
All right, next question. If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be?
Bunny, you totally skipped me, by the way, which I'm appreciative of. But if anybody really wants to know, my answer would be Barney.
I didn't skip you. You said pass.
I said go to Wookiee first.
You passed.
Barney, because I think he'd be hilarious. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Drunk.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
I too have found emptiness or happiness at the bottom of a bottle. No.
Emptiness.
And emptiness too, apparently.
Okay.
All right, next.
I found emptiness at the bottom of a bottle too.
All right. If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be? Yes.
Andy Pettit. You're welcome.
All right. Joe, look you up.
He didn't say alive or dead, so I've got two choices. Number one is Jesus, because I think he'd be pretty cool, and
Walk on
number
water.
number two has nothing to do with Jesus, but is a Jesus to some geeks is Stan Lee. So those are my two choices: Jesus
All right.
and Stan Lee.
For me, if I wanted to meet anyone in the world, I've had the luxury that pretty much everyone I've really wanted to meet, I've met. So I guess it would be who would I want to meet again? I would say, like the Wookster, would be Stan Lee and Patrick Stewart, and
Now you're just naming Family Guy characters.
you're welcome. Oh,
Patrick Stewart,
there is
he
one.
played
No,
Dumbledore, right?
sorry, there are two. There are two of them that I actually do want to meet that I have not yet, and that's David Tennant and Captain Jack Harkness. Very
Isn't that a
handsome man.
character's name, not the actor?
Yes,
And
and that's
moving
all
on.
he will be known as to me.
The only Captain Jack I know is Captain Jack Sparrow, so.
What is your
Yo
best?
ho, yo ho. Okay, sorry.
Okay, next one. What is your best joke? My best joke is if the chemical compound on the outside of the fire hydrant, or sorry, I gotta make sure I do this right. I'm screwing up already. If the chemical compound on the inside of a fire hydrant is H2O, what is the chemical compound on the outside of a fire hydrant? And that would be K9P. You're welcome.
Ha. That wasn't.
That's your best one?
It's pretty bad if that's your best one.
I got
Made you
it.
think.
My best joke is, why should you say God bless you to a train? Because it goes a chugga chugga achoo achoo. That was better.
No.
It's
No.
also not my best joke. My best jokes, I can't tell. This is a family site.
Exactly. All right, Fuzzball. Edit
So
it down to the child version.
I don't know if it's the best, but my favorite clean joke is how many country singers does it take to screw in a light bulb? The answer is 5. 1 to screw it in, and 4 to sing about how much they miss the old one.
That was probably the best out of all three of those.
There you go. All right, next question. What is your favorite eager post on the site?
I think it's supposed to be EverPost.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's supposed to be favorite ever post on the site.
I think that's a cell phone fail. Wilkie, you asked us so many questions. 15 questions. We're still reading questions from Wilkie. Jeez.
I know, Wilkie. Favorite post ever? I would probably say it's the one that I originally sent to the Addicts team when they pulled me over, and those are probably my 2Ds. I still probably think Itchy and Scratchy. My Itchy and Scratchy 2D. Or
Okay.
Sideshow. I don't know. It's hard to pick a favorite because I don't really have a favorite.
I know, it's like asking us to pick our favorite child.
Yeah, it's like it depends on the moment. I mean, it was like my favorite at the moment, if that makes sense. How about you, Fuzzy? Do you have a favorite?
Well, at first I was like an eager post. Like, I'm never eager to post. But,
Maybe it's Egger. It's like an Egger suit. It's
yeah,
an
but
Egger suit.
there's so many, like, if I'm having fun writing a post, then my hope is it translates to people. But I think the Memorial Day post from me and Bunny, like, just
Mm.
I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to know that we're not just like characters. We're actually real people with real names, and we give a crap about stuff.
Most days.
I have a real
Yeah.
name.
No.
Watch the first part.
Your real name is Binny, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, Binny. Oh wait, that's just what the people at Starbucks call you. She, by the way, I'm telling you people, she really goes to Starbucks and says that her name is Bunny. I'm not even joking.
Yes, I do.
But I actually say my name is Chewbacca at Starbucks if I go. So
All right, Liz, do you have a favorite post, or are you just
No,
okay?
I don't have a favorite post.
All right,
I really
moving on.
I mean, I like everything we write. Every post on the site.
I liked your Mother's Day post.
Oh yeah.
Eh.
I don't know. I've written like 1,000 posts on the site. It's hard for me to pick my favorite. Sorry, guys.
I
Okay.
think she's exaggerated.
Okay, I've written like 892 posts. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go. All right, last question from Wilkie. What is your favorite competition ran by the site? It was the Lego competition. I had fun with that, but
That was fun.
I also really liked the last one we just did, the level one, because I was really impressed with the responses we got. To narrow it down was a joke. I mean, it was impossible. How about you guys?
Oh, we got to answer too?
If you want.
I really liked the whole nother level post was a good contest. I can't talk. Was a good contest, but I really liked the first contest we did. The 2D contest, I think was fun because we got people who don't do 2D to do 2D, and it was really cool. It was the very first contest we did, so it was not as efficient as they are now. And we had 100 that we get now, 100 plus. Well, Valentine's Day we had like an insane amount of entries. Yeah, I think the first one we did is probably my favorite.
How about you, Fuzz?
The whole nother level, like, small idea that, like, blew us all away. But I gotta say the poems were a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, anytime the Addicts show their creativity, I'm like, yes, this is what we're here for.
The thing is,
Oh.
the thing is that I just love the contest period. I love giving away stuff. That to me is the fun of it. So,
Which stay tuned because we're gonna have a pretty cool contest next month. So stay tuned.
Yes, we will. Okay, and on we go. AA Bend. 380.
Hi, AA Bend.
Hi. They say you learn a lot about people by the company they keep. So I have to go with, who would you like to invite to a dinner party and why? And oh my goodness, this is getting detailed. Make that between 6 and 12 names.
Wow.
Lists may include real people, living or dead, fictitious characters like your favorite film books. I have to bar the entire Simpson or Family Guy cast, so we can't use those. You may, however, throw in a tapper or two from the site.
The Simpsons cast is banned, but are the creators
and the Family
banned?
Guy.
But are the creators banned?
Well, it's yeah. Good question.
You could have dinner with Seth MacFarlane and really be having dinner with Peter Griffin.
Exactly.
Brian.
So, I would say for me, honestly, and we've discussed this many times, I'd love to sit down and have dinner with the readers. I mean, seriously, I think it would be a blast.
Addicts Meetup, 2015.
There we go. How about you, Fuzzy?
Well, that's a very sweet sentiment. I actually thought about it. Alright, so man, I put some thought into it. So Stephen King. He could like write about just buying groceries, and I'd probably read what he wrote and love it. Abraham Lincoln, just because I don't know, he seemed like a pretty cool dude. George Lucas, because that's my man. I want both of my grandfathers to go because they're both passed on, and I just want to talk to them more. Robert E. Lee, because I think he was an amazing general in person. despite the whole Civil War slavery thing. Uh, Franklin D. Roosevelt, arguably the best Democratic president ever. Robin Williams, because it's sad and he's gone, and I want him back. Confucius, but he has to have a translator. He has to have a translator. Yeah, yeah. Alexander the Great, because I actually want to punch him in the face. Gandhi.
How many names are we at now?
It's actually 12 total. Gandhi,
okay.
and then Julius Caesar. So
there you go.
So take that out and tell me what you learned about me.
All right, on to the next one. JustNan922. I would like each of you to describe yourself and each of your blog mates using only the song titles and or song lyrics. Have fun and thanks for all that you do for us. You want me to think?
I got this one. This one I actually thought about. Well, not that I think about it, but this one I actually had to like research because I'm not very, good with music. Wookie, everything is awesome.
Nice.
Bunny, I want to rock and roll all night. And myself, I don't know.
Song titles to describe people. I would say, I would say I would have to use the same one to describe them both because the multitude of songs and lyrics I know are just beyond thought. Probably I Got Friends in Low Places. Come down to the basement, have some bunny water, hang out. Yo, welcome. How about you?
Right. That Chewbacca song by Supernova, if you've never heard it, look it up on YouTube. That's me. Girls Just Want to Have Fun is Bunny. And Don't Stop Believin' by Journey is Alyssa.
Great songs.
That works for me. That works.
All right, next one. Irish Pebble. Why is the pebble Irish? The pebble's
The Blarney Stone. The Blarney Stone.
All right, what is your favorite superhero? And I'm just going to combine these together. What is your favorite superhero and your favorite superpower?
Batman. And X-ray vision.
Batman's not a superhero. He's a Cape Crusader.
Hey now.
All right.
Hey now. Don't get picky on the non-nerd.
All right, let's see. Okay. Sorry.
No, you answered. No, you're done. Moving on.
Buzz Lightyear is my favorite superhero. How's that? Does that count? Can Buzz Lightyear count?
All right, Fuzzy.
And I stand by X-ray vision. Thank you.
I just had to say it. I don't know. I would love that there's a nerd out there that's going to be like, what do you mean he's a Cape Crusader? So, yeah. Anyway, so favorite is Silver Surfer, real superhero. And favorite superpower is Wolverine's regeneration, schnickety schnoik. And there you
go. For me, my favorite superhero, I have to just pick one. Can I come up with my own superhero that is basically a conglomerate of all the others?
No.
I would probably say it was one of the very first superheroes I ever saw, which was Superman. And the favorite superpower kind of went along with him, which was flying. I had a passion and obsession for flying when I was really young.
So much so that she jumps off cliffs.
Yes, I do. Suicide cliff diving. We had super fun time. What's your favorite TV show that isn't a cartoon? Wookie.
Walking Dead.
Liz.
Last Man Standing. Tim Allen. Buzz Lightyear.
Favorite TV show that isn't a cartoon. Again, I don't watch much TV, so I would have to say right now probably Penny Dreadful. Just the inside stories of all of the characters that are kind of scattered throughout books and things. Penny Dreadful. Oh, wait.
Don't lie, it's Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
She's lying. It's Chuggington. It's Chuggington.
Chuggington.
That's what it is. Chuggington. That's her favorite show. Just saying.
All right. Next one. From TJB Murph. Sorry, I told you I mess up on names there.
That was an easy one.
Can I be you when I grow up?
We're grown up.
I will never grow up. I will never, ever, ever get old. And when I do, shoot me or something. Get me out of my misery. I don't care. I refuse to grow up.
I like the content. I like the cartoon music that plays out of our cars.
You? How about you, Fuzzy?
I said if you want to be tall, uncoordinated, and goofy, sure.
There you go. All right, next up, Chris. How do you guys get the info from EA? Like when you comb the files and see things out there that haven't dropped yet, are the people at EA that share their deepest, darkest secrets? I will
Who do
go
you
ahead
think is
and
tied up in the
take
basement?
this.
There's an EA representative tied up in my basement right now that we
I will go
torture
ahead
and get information from him. Just saying.
Yeah,
Please don't arrest me. I was just kidding. Go ahead, honey. Sorry.
No, that's fine. There is information out there available for everybody. On the second hand, it does pay to know people, and that's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Joseph Ryder, which celebrity would you like to see added to Tapped Out? I would love if they couldn't put the character in as far as like all of his individual characters. I'd love if they actually put Phil Hartman into the game. And if they could get his voice to be himself, that would be amazing. That's my thought anyway. How about you, Fuzzy?
President George H.W. Bush, because I want to see him and Homer wrestle. Because if you haven't seen the episode with the Bush family moving to Evergreen Terrace, you have to. But if presidents don't count as celebrities, because I know we're what is it, multinational or world? I don't know. There's people that read us from all over. So Green Day on the concert barge.
International? I said international? Is that the word you're looking for?
Oh, yeah.
How about you, Liz?
I actually like Wookie's idea of GH dubs. You like that one? GH dubs? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that one.
All right, next one, and it looks like we've got a couple questions from this reader, which is Beans 666. So he's Devil Wings. This person says, this goes out to all you guys. Well, I guess since there's only one guy wiki, apparently all these questions go out to you. Just kidding.
Use guys merchandise.
I know, right? Okay, number one. How many stalkers do you each have? Because I gotta believe that having a blog on the internet would create for some interesting people. Just getting weird. Alyssa, we'll throw this to you first.
I don't have any stalkers, thank you very much. And if I do, I don't know that I have stalkers. So if anybody out there is stalking me, please let me know, because that'd be kind of interesting. We do get some obsessed fans that we won't go into details about, but we do get them, and we handle them appropriately. They tend to not obsess about me. It's more Wookiee obsession or bunny obsession. So, but yeah. I don't know how many we have though, honestly. I don't think it's that bad. But like I said, no one tells me when they're stalking us. So
well, if they're good stalkers, I would say we wouldn't know a number.
That's true.
So it's only those stalkers that come out of the woodworks that we know about. And we'll go ahead and move on from there. Number two, what's your day job and how do you find the time to get info right when an update hits? Wow. What's my day job? What isn't my day job? I'm all over the freaking planet. And how do I get the time? I don't. I'm basically writing and posting and commenting from everywhere you could possibly think of. Airplanes, trains, subways, trolleys.
Bunny's an international spy.
I am international.
Just put it out there.
How about you, Liz?
My day job is I do the job that pays the bills. I do sales and marketing for a metal manufacturing company, which I'm not doing very well at from the last year from doing the blog. So if that tells you how I find the time. It's a lot of organization and a lot of hiding what I'm doing while I'm at work. Tapping under my desk.
I don't think readers know anything about that.
Yeah, it's that tapping under your desk, tapping, and then I have a drawer and I keep my little tablet in there and I tap at that. That's it's a lot of organization. That's usually the best way to put it. When an update hits, it's all hands on deck, and we just I honestly don't know. I don't know how we do it. I look at all the information we put out and I go, holy crap.
It's basically in the moment, and we don't think about it. We just do it, and that's pretty much it. And I guess you could sum up all of my jobs as customer service, and pretty much that's it. I don't know what else could I sum up my jobs as being. I'm just jack of all trades.
Master of none. Just kidding.
There you go. All right, Wiki, you got anything to add?
I'm a full-time student, aka unemployed. But but surprisingly, sometimes I'm the person with the least amount of time available. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you just find the time when you can, and you do the best you can, and hope it matters.
Sounds good. All right, next question. Won't you be my neighbor? This one I'll answer. It's pretty much straight across the board. If you want us to be your neighbor, the best thing to do is send us an email. Honestly, the STO blog, STO Addicts blog.
We lost Benny. Kind of. She's there. It's just frozen. You're there, but it's like frozen. So I'm gonna repeat that. It's TSTO Addicts blog @gmail.com. If you send us an email to that, we'll see if we have room and add. It's first come, first serve, essentially. Benny, are you still there? Did I lose you?
Can you guys hear me?
It's cutting in and out. I can hear you, kind of. It's cutting in and out quite a bit.
Any better now?
I can hear you. I can't really see you.
Fantastic.
We should freeze too.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, should we take a break and pause for just a second and come back?
Can we do that?
I don't know. We have
how
two
we
questions
doing now?
No, you're there now. I see you now. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, we had a little bit of a delay there.
Weird.
Sorry about that. That was very weird.
Must have had some planes flying overhead or something.
Something, I don't know. That or else I mentioned too much about my jobs and they started honing in on me.
Told you, international spy.
Sorry, don't know what to tell you.
All right, 3 questions left. I lied. 3 questions left.
More to come. Let's see. Next one is most embarrassing thing that you've done that you admit to anyway. Wiki.
Me? All right. So it was a while ago. So 1999, 2000. I was a brand new EMT. Walked up to a motor vehicle accident, and there was blood. But I asked the driver if he needed a hand, and I came to find out that his left arm had been amputated in the accident. And my coworkers to this day will hit me up on Lack of Privacy book or whatever and be like, "Hey, Joe, you need a hand?" So, yeah. That happens. Yeah. And he did need a hand.
Oh, man. Liz, how about you?
I plead the fifth.
Same here. There are some things you just do not tell, but there is a moment that Wookie kind of has a little bit of a view from that I showed my expertise on how to properly come down off of a rock on a mountainside.
Kerplunk.
And done.
I've been doing this my whole life.
Shut up! I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert. I wrote a book about it and everything, and you can read about it. inside of my elementary school, and it was called How to Climb the Walks 101 by Biddy.
And you know that people are your real friends when you fall on your butt and the first thing they do is pull out their phone to take a picture and then ask if you're okay.
Exactly. Like the saying goes, pics or it didn't happen. Somebody's got to make sure they document it that it happened.
Vote for Bernice.
Vote for Bernice and don't kidnap homeless people.
Good
Way
job,
to go,
God.
God. Way to go, God.
Way to go, God.
All right, next up, Kyle, and he wrote lots of stuff before he put the questions in there, so I'll go ahead and read it. Congrats on the 1-year anniversary. I've been a reader since December. Well, sweet, good time to join. Maybe even a little before that. And I find this blog a must-read for anyone really into TSTO. Some people have already asked some questions I was going to ask, like what character you'd like to see in the game, what's your favorite episode, so I'll leave those alone. I remember seeing, I think it was Alyssa, say that to get turbo tapping done, you put 100 to 200 in your account to speed up tasks with donuts and get the info fast as you can. My question is, do you make money from this blog so that the money you use to speed up the tasks comes from the blog and not your job? I don't know how the blog stuff works, so my bad if that's a dumb question. For all you the work, for all the work you guys do on here, I'd like to think you're making some extra dough because it is. One last random question: what are your spirit animals? Horoscope thing. Chinese New Year and the horoscope sign mixed together. His is an ostrich. So, Liz, do you want to take a stab at that one, or you want me to take a stab at it?
The Moonies?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I don't know what the percentage is, but almost all of what we make on the site goes back into the site. In the beginning, we were putting our own money into the game, into our games, and now that we, are fortunate enough to make money from the site, pretty much all of it goes back into the site into our games, because all of us have games that we put donuts into. So between our games, what's the contests? How did I forget that? So that's a big thing. I mean, it's not like we're making millions off of this blog. It's a passion for us. It's not. We certainly don't do it for the money. That much I can tell you. It does help that the money we make helps pay to do what we do. Did I say that sense? Was that a sentence?
Yeah, the long and short of it is,
there you go.
The long and short is that the money does go back to the readers. I mean, I would have to say probably a very good chunk of it goes back to the readers, goes back to site management, goes back to the protection of the site itself, and just keeping it functioning for the readers to be able to enjoy. I think if it was a decent paying job or anything like that we would focus on, that I think it probably would lose its appeal to us, because we started the site was started, the site is maintained, and the site is kept to always be for the players and about the readers, and nothing more above and beyond that. So it does help that there is a little bit coming back, that not as much comes out of our pockets. I mean, sometimes stuff still does come out of our pockets, but for the most part, we don't mind. We love what we do and would rather give it back than do anything else with it. So that's my take on it anyway.
Yeah, we have used it to, if one of us needs a new, like we all got tablets to play Tapped Out. It's kind of sad. And that came from the blog, things that help us speed up our process of what we do. We use that, but what Benny said.
All right, the next one that he asked was what's the spirit animals? Unfortunately, since I've been so busy, I didn't get a chance to look this up. But I will tell you, my horoscope is a Leo, and my Chinese New Year is a dragon. So whatever a lion and a dragon together make, I think that's some pretty freaking awesome animal. And probably very vicious, so don't get too close. Joe, how about you? Wiki?
I'm still wondering what horoscope and Chinese zodiac mixes together to be an ostrich, to be honest. But I am a Taurus and you're the monkey, so I'm a bullheaded monkey. But I went on some find your spirit animal thing online, and it says I'm a hawk. So I don't know how to make a. I'm Freedom the Falcon, basically. I'm an expensive premium character you probably didn't buy.
Liz, are you looking up yours?
I'm Googling it. Hang
You're
on.
oogly moogling it?
I'm giggling it. I have no idea.
Giggle, giggle.
I'm like,
Tickle me off. That tickles.
I have no idea, guys. Like, I'm sorry. I'm a Gemini, so I'm twins, I guess, which explains my split personality. And apparently my Chinese New Year is in Ox. So I have no idea what that makes.
Well, I guess we'll put it out to you. How about, since you kind of know what they are, Kyle, why don't you tell us what our spirit animals are? So again, I'm Leo, and I'm a dragon. Liz, what are you again?
Gemini, and the year of the Ox.
And then Wookie already figures his out. So, all right, we are down to the last question, you guys. The last reader's questions, anyway. And I'm going to butcher this name because I have no idea how you're supposed to say it. Tamni. Sorry if I slaughtered it. Please spell it out phonetically. My question to each of you would be asked what kind of work you do outside of the blogs. I don't expect you to name any specific employers, but a general idea that would be interesting. We kind of already touched on this. A lot of mine is, let me put it this way, I'm not able to discuss. and I
national spy.
I travel a lot.
I'll discuss
it. Beyond that, I do customer relations and help out a lot of people.
That just makes you sound terrible. Let me just put that out there.
Wait, hold on. I am not a lady of the night, if that's what you're thinking.
That just can be done during the day, too.
Exactly. You stole my thunder! Come on, I was gonna go there. Is there anything more that you want to elaborate on? I think we pretty much already covered it. What do you guys think?
I think I said more. So, full-time student. I actually DJ for karaoke. I don't just go and sing. I actually like last night I made a little bit of money just for 5 hours, like making people laugh, which is pretty fun. And Halloween, if you guys have not heard of Not Scary Farm, put it in the Google and look up like a Special Ops Infected for like a first-person zombie shoot 'em up maze thingy. I'm gonna be doing that this Halloween. So there you go.
Yay! All right. So any final thoughts? Wook, do you have any final thoughts to add?
Just everybody, thanks for being on the site, and if you've watched our craziness to this point, then I commend you. I know we're entertaining, but you know everybody has real lives. But we love all the tappers, and we'll keep doing it as long as you'll have us. TTFN, Wookie out.
Wookie out. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. That wasn't me. That was Woogie. Right in the middle of me talking. Thank you, Wook. On a serious note, thank you everyone for being a part of the site for the last year. The community's amazing, and it's only amazing because of all of you that make it up. It isn't the music. You guys make the place alive. So thank you for everything and for watching this lovely 1,000 hours of us just laughing at each other.
Yeah. All right, my final thoughts are pretty much just reiterating what everybody else said. Thank you for this amazing adventure. I mean, because of what I do, because of your feedback, because of your response, it's opened up so many more opportunities and places for me to go and things for me to do. It's just been a completely amazing adventure, and again, it's all about the readers. It's all about you guys. So I don't think I would have it any other way. I mean, when we stop getting readers, when the fun goes out of it, then I'll probably walk away. But until then, as long as somebody's still laughing at us or laughing at me, as long as I
be laughing at you.
as long as I still have the amazing relationships I do with Liz and Wookie, I mean, couldn't have a better pair of people in my life that have helped me through so much. The blog on a daily basis, I mean, just your amazing responses have helped me, I think, as well as everybody else through some pretty rough times this last year. So without you guys, I probably be balled up in a corner crying right now.
I thought that's what they would do without us.
I don't know. We'll have a crying contest and find out. But thank you.
That is not the upcoming contest. No crying contest.
Yeah,
No
thank you,
crying
thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Much love.
Oh wait.
And
Later,
then I think we are done. So if you lasted this long, I hope you have a lot of drinks in you or a lot of snacks in you. But go take a potty break and go cry in a corner or go scream or something and say, oh my gosh.
we just hope that you continue to read our site after watching these videos.
Oh.
The end. And done. Everything is awesome.
Tapa's out.